Hey guys, this is Raven Mage again. I've got another video showcasing the capabilities of 351Droid. As you can see here, I have Morrowind, considered by many to be one of the greatest games ever made, running on my RG351MP. This is running natively. It's not streamed or using Moonlight, nothing like that. So this is running natively using the OpenMW app. It's a fairly easy installation. I got the Android build of Morrowind, which is a scratch-built engine meant to run Morrowind in a more adaptable, modern framework. And it has an Android build, which I believe is unofficial, but this is that. So I installed the APK, and then you simply drag over your installation files from the Windows installation of this. So it's not the Android OBB files this time. It's the proper Windows files to get this running. A bit like some of the port master ports, like Undertale and Shovel Knight. So I'm sure there's probably some tweaks or some settings that you could alter to make this capable of running entirely on the gamepad. Because I have to imagine that was a consideration for the Android version, is that someone would play it entirely with a gamepad. But for me, for now, I haven't quite figured that out, so I do have a mouse to do some of the navigation. So I'm going to go ahead and load up the save I started, so that we're not starting from the beginning. So this did detect the custom resolution of the 351MP of the 640 by 480, and it's running it at that resolution. I suppose that might mean that on the M or the P, you could potentially get better performance due to it running at a lower resolution on those devices. But at this point, I believe that we are running into a bottleneck with the SD card. Because most of the game is fairly playable, as you'll see in a moment, but when it's loading new areas, when it's having to stream in new texture sets, that is when I see the most extensive amount of heavy slowdown. So the MP still has the inverted stick issue on the left stick, so you'll notice that as I go to play. But as you can see, it is running. This is an alright frame rate, I guess, especially for a game of this era. I don't have a frame rate counter, but I would guess that this is running somewhere in the low 20s, maybe, as far as frame rate goes. But obviously, if I move quickly enough into a new area, if I'm really gunning it, there we go. We force sort of a loading screen for a moment. But if I was, just to play around in one area or move slowly from area to area, that might be less of a concern. We are near the Silt Strider. Yes, we are. I have not actually taken this to Vivek yet. I don't remember if you can from the very beginning. I have not played Morrowind in a very long time.
Where would you like to go?
Can I speak to you? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, that's... Destination. Oh. Travel to Vivek. Is that possible? Yes. Awesome. So we'll see how it runs in one of the bigger cities in the game. Maybe the biggest city? Again, it's been a long time for me. Excuse you? Alright. So we're definitely hitching a bit. Oh yeah, it's gonna load. And then, hey, we're actually moving. It's not bad. So yeah, I could theoretically see someone after sort of the gamepad issues are ironed out. I could theoretically see someone being able to actually like full on play this. I'm not even sure how high we could theoretically turn the view distance. Video. Oh, that's field of view. Might be pushing my luck. No. So yeah, so it's as I suspected, the main bottleneck is not the chip itself. It's simply loading textures in from the SD card. Which could mean that if you're running a much faster SD card, I'm just using SanDisk Ultras in this, you could see better performance out of this using higher speed SD cards. But it seems as if at least the chip itself is running fine. I could probably turn up certain settings and still have it runnable. That's actually excellent. So yeah, so this was just a small demo showing you guys, hey, you could play Morrowind on your RG351 device if you're really determined. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so that's the video. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to what we get to see next out of this.